Welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Cutlery. Hey, 22 veterans a day in this country take their own lives. It's a number that's staggering and a number that we bring up in every video, whether it's here, Instagram, Facebook. Vets, I love you. You have a place here. I respect your service and I respect your sacrifice. I haven't seen what you've seen, but I know this. You're welcome here, and all I can do is raise awareness. That's what we're going to do. We back to blue over here. Scab, how do you do that? Well, we don't break the damn law. And finally, if you're an addict, never quit quitting. Well, guys, today we're going to do kind of a comparison video, a little bit of one, between the SP10 Marine Raider buoy from Ontario and the SP53 Bolo from Ontario. Two really, really good knives. Both very, very tough blades, both 1/4 inch thick. Both have right at 5-inch handles, I believe. Now, the Marine Raider buoy, I know for a fact, is 1075. The Bolo, I'm not sure. I have to check with Keith Carpenter. He's the one that let me review it. And Keith, man, thank you again for letting me do this. Now, this is the way we did it. That was the Marine Raider buoy up front. All right, so I chopped it till the board went in half, and then right here, we're going to do about the same thing. Let's see what it's got here. There's some asshole running up and down the road. I swear, that's why I don't carry a gun, guys. Everybody's like, Scab, why don't you have a gun? Because I'd shoot everybody in Green Cove Springs. That's why. Y'all know I'm just kidding. For the love of God. Now, I chopped it in twain twice. Once with the SP53 and once with the SP10. Now, they handle a lot the same. If you hit this Bolo right on that recurve, son, it's got some sweet, sweet power. And the Marine Raider buoy is tried and true. Now, here's kind of where, and here's why I say that. I think Eric Hussein said it best. It's really difficult to compare a knife because you're not going to hit it the same way twice. But here's what we did. 10 licks with each. All right? Let's see what it does. Now, you'll notice we're not really chopping. We're just coming down on it. Not trying to do anything other than just get some good swings on it. I'm 300 and none of your business pounds. So we're bringing a pretty good amount of force down on it. Now, I just kind of marking it here so I'll know which is which. And y'all know I'm going to show you because, you know, why not? It'll be some good B-roll. You know what I'm saying? Now, yeah, yep, stuck right in there. Now, the SP10, I've had this thing a long time, and it's a tough knife. Same thing, straight down. Really not trying to cut it. Really not just 10 straight licks, straight down. Now, let me say this. They are both a 1/4 inch thick. That Marine Raider buoy does go to a distal taper. The Bolo does not. It runs the length of the blade until the tip. Now, the one to your left is the Bolo. The one to your right is the Marine Raider buoy, which I'm showing you the gloves there. These are gloves that Richard gave me. Now, I'm using these gloves because of the rubberized handle and my hands are about healed. So before anybody says anything, I'm going to take the Backyard Samurai tack to it. Show me, don't tell me. There, Mr. Tough Hands. Take your ass out there. I'll send you my Marine Raider buoy. You make a video of you chopping with it for 13 straight minutes with no gloves there, tough guy. And let's see what happens. Now, there's my rant. No, nobody said anything. I'm just half psychotic. Now, what we're doing here is 10 whacks with the baton. Now, it seemed like that. Now, honestly, the Bolo is a little bit heavier because it's a longer blade. Both blades are really, really good. If you're just starting out, there you go. Old Scab got sideways with it. If you're just starting out, let me say this, guys. If you're just starting out and you want a bigger fixed blade, Ontario you can't beat for the price. I'm just talking about a budget blade, or say you got a young guy at the house and you want to get him a good fixed blade. Something tough and durable. Son, you ain't gonna, Ontario's been in the game a long, long time, okay? They're an American-made company, so that ought to appeal to most of you. Some of you anyway. They're American-made company. Like I said, this Bolo may be $10.95. I'm just not sure. I know the Marine Raider buoy is $10.75. I like both steels. Both are good steels, I think. No, they're not super steels, but they're easy to sharpen. Now, they're both high carbon, so what does that mean, other than I just broke my damn baton? What it means is, guys, you got to take care of your blade. I live in Florida, and in Jacksonville, Florida, we keep 70, 80, 90, 100% humidity. That's just life, son. So when it's hot here, some people, oh, it's hotter. Yeah, it sure is hotter in other places, and it sure is colder in other places. But those other places don't have 90 to 100% humidity. Why do you mention that? Because you got to take care of high carbon steel. Whether it's this, or a Tops, or my Preacher, you got to maintain it. Now, these knives are easily maintained. When I'm done with them, I wipe them down and coat them with a good light coat of mineral oil before putting them up. Do it every day. You got to do it every day. Now, that took 8 whacks with the Bolo, and I think it took 9 with the Marine Raider buoy. Now, this is a piece of oak. It's a little older, but it's not rotten. You know, it's pretty hardwood. Both of these blades, too, I was going to tell y'all, both of them, I started from the get-go, started fresh from the get-go. 25-degree edge bevel on the work sharp, sharpen them up. Both the same, identical. So we got as close to, you know, a comparison as I could give you. The Donnie B All Day drop test, what a phenomenal test. It's my ode to D-Bad in appreciation for everything he's done for the channel. And I stole this from him. So, you know, that's why we do it. Now we give it 5 good drops apiece. Now, I will say this right off the rip. The buoy, well, the Bolo's they're both well balanced. If you're going to throw them, the buoy wins that one. Otherwise, they performed a lot the same. You can't go wrong with either one. I like that. I like the Marine Raider buoy because of the nostalgia and the history of, you know, its background. But I got to tell you, I like that Bolo. It's heavy. I told y'all I'd put it on a pack because y'all know I ain't going to do no long-ass hike camping. I mean, that don't even make sense. So I love both knives. Here we go. Donnie B All Day stab to stump test. Now, the buoy's a better stabber. I think with that big a clip point, y'all would all agree that that's just kind of a no-brainer. But they both bit really well into this red oak. I tried to stab it in different places. I tried to give you the best a comparison as we could. Okay? Now right here, let's see what we got here. Look at that. Now, that stump's about 100, 120 pounds. Again, somebody's always going, I swear, somebody's going to want to argue. Bring your ass to Green Cove Springs, get out there and pick it up. My guy Richard gave it to me. He can attest it's probably 100, 125 pounds. And we was able to stick them knives in good enough that we could lift it up. No edge damage. So, Scab, what was the outcome? Well, I like them both. Do I recommend them? Have you ever heard me not recommend a knife? Here's what I'd tell you again. If you got a young guy at home, or hey, you're just starting out and you need you a good budget knife, now bounce this thing, sorry Keith. You need you a good budget starter, Ontario's the way to go. They're solid, yep, good throw, Scab. What else would you expect from me? They're both solid, well-built, American-made pieces. Guys, I enjoyed testing these two, especially with some gloves on. Hey guys, listen, I'm Scab. You're not, and everything will be all right.